Today we're doing lesson 8.1, solutions of equations. An equation is a statement that two mathematical expressions are equal. These are examples of equations. So 8 plus 12 equals 20 because 8 plus 12 is 20, and then on the other side it's 20, so both sides equal each other. 40 equals a minus 3. We're going to go through and figure out that in order to make this equation true, we would have to figure out a so that this side would equal 14. Same for 2 times d equals 14. Remember that when we have a number next to a letter, that you're multiplying. A solution of an equation is a value of a variable that makes an equation true. Remember that a variable is a letter that represents an unknown number. So x plus 3 equals 5. X equals 2 is the solution of the equation because 2 plus 3 equals 5. In the 2009 through 2010 season, the women's basketball team of Duke University lost 5 of their 29 games. The equation w plus 5 equals 29 can be used to find the team's number of wins, w. Determine whether w equals 14 or w equals 24 is a solution of the equation and tell what the solution means. So, use substitution to determine the solution. So, we write the equation how it was, and we're going to check to see if w equals 14. So we're putting in 14 for w, and if we do 14 plus 5, we got 19. It does not equal, which is why there's a line through that equal sign, 29. The equation is not true when w equals 14. So w equals 14 is not a solution. So now we need to check w equals 24 is a solution. So again, we're starting with the equation, substituting w for 24 in this case. Then we're adding 24 plus 5 is 29. And 29 does equal 29. So the equation is true when w equals 24, so w equals 24 is a solution. So the solution of the equation w plus 5 equals 29 is w equals 24, which means that the team won 24 games. Now we're going from page 293 to 294. Determine whether the given value of the variable is a solution of the equation. So we have the equation and then a possible solution. So x equals 3.6. So write the equation, substitute the given value for the variable. In this case, we are substituting x with 3.6. And then we're going to subtract. So 3.6 minus 0.7. And we have 2.9. So 2.9 does not equal 4.3. The equation is not true when x equals 3.6, so x equals 3.6 is not a solution. Another example is 1/3 times a equals 1/4. So there's the equation, and we're looking to see if a equals 3/4 is a possible solution. So writing the equation, substitute the given value for the variable. So we're putting in 3/4 for A, and then we're going to simplify. Again, if you guys want to, you can be using calculators. Otherwise, you should be able to figure out that greatest common factor between a 3 and a 3 would be a 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 4 is 4. So that means 1/3 times 3/4. 4th is 1/4. So 1/4 equals 1/4. The equation is true when A equals 3/4, so A equals 3/4 is a solution. The 6th grade class president serves a term of 8 months. Janice has already served 5 months of her term as class president. The equation m plus 5 equals 8 can be used to determine the number of months Janice has left. So what number plus 5 is equal to 8? So 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Use substitution to check whether m equals 3 is a solution. So we have the equation m plus 5 equals 8. We're substituting m for 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 is equal to 8. So m equals 3 is the solution of the equation, and 3 months of Janice's term remain. Now we're going from page 294 to 295. You're going to be doing problems 7 through 15. So for 7, 8, and 9, you're determining whether the given value of the variable is a solution of the equation. So again, this is the equation part of it, and you're checking to see if this solution is correct. Then for numbers 10 through 13, you're going to use mental math to find the solution of the equation. Use substitution to check your answer. For problem number 13, Renee pays for a cat toy with a $10 bill and receives $4.35 in change. The equation 10 minus C equals $4.35 gives the cost in dollars of the cat toy. Determine whether C equals $5.35, C equals $5.65, or C equals $6.35 is a solution of the equation, and tell what the solution means. I just managed to give you a huge hint as to what it means just by reading it off incorrectly. Now on to page 296, which you will be expected to do number 14 and 15, I believe it was, and then 18. So the length of a day on Saturn is 14 hours less than a day on Mars. The equation 24.7 minus S equals 14 gives the length S in hours of a day on Saturn. Determine whether S equals 9.3 or S equals 10.7 is a solution of the equation, and tell what the solution means. Number 15. A day on Pluto is 143.4 hours longer than a day on one of the planets listed in the table. The equation 153.3 equals P, or minus P equals 143.4 gives the length in hours P of a day on the planet. Is the planet Earth, Mars, or Jupiter? And then you're supposed to explain. Probably in the help of explaining, you would be using this table over here. Number 18. In 30 minutes, a television station plays 8.5 minutes of commercials. The equation m plus 8.5 equals 30 gives the length m in minutes of the cooking show aired during this 30-minute period. Which of the following is a solution of the equation? So we're looking at A, B, C, or D as options for solutions.